Welcome back to Fallout 76, everyone. We're going to continue with our Mistress of Mystery questline that we're doing right now. And it looks like what I had lined up for us to do was kill different types of creatures with the saber. Okay, so let's go ahead and equip that. Let's see. Grants a saber. Oh, I think I have it equipped, actually. Okay. So I know there's some mole rats around here. That'll be one type. And then there's some ghouls back over by the, Oh, shit, son. I didn't realize those were there. Okay. Well, usually there's some mole rats over here. Okay, no worries. I'm not gonna stand around looking for them. We do have some... I think they were ghouls. Either ghouls or scorched that's over here. I can't remember. Part of this is just kind of remembering where some of the creatures are at that we need to kill. Oh, this is scorched. Okay, so... Okay. Did that not count? Huh. Oh, there we go. Killed a scorched. Okay. Alright. Let me see where we're at really fast. So, let's see. We're here. Trying to think. I know there's some ghouls in the towards the capital area, so let's head down that way. That's a long fall. I don't know if I'll be able to make that. There's some Brahmin that are back over by some of the starting area. What is this? Hey, Water, how you doing this morning? An enclave girl. I bet you this is someone's little mobile shack. That's kind of cool. Oh, what's this right here? Wrapped present loot bag. Oh, speaking of which, we're hungry. Let's go ahead and grab the spoiled stuff and the mutt chops. Glowing meat? I don't know if I want to eat that. Let's eat really fast. Eat and drink. Okay, let's go ahead and get some of that. And food-wise, we're actually doing okay, but... Go ahead and pop one of these Nuka cherries. Okay. Now we're topped off. I kind of wish they would have kept the, Let's see, that's more scorched right there. I kind of wish they would have kept the... Is that the Graph monster? Oh, it is down there. Ooh, we don't want to fight that guy with this thing. So, I think when this game released, and you were either hungry or thirsty, it, I don't know if it would kill you, or if it just really reduced some stats. Okay, that's a ghoul. And I think they got rid of it to make it a little bit easier, but it should be 2. Okay, so we don't need to be around here. We can go back to, let's see, Flatwoods. I think there's some stuff over there. Let me just teleport back to my tent since it's or my camp since it's free. I did see in the Fallout update that they're going to be doing some more stuff to the camp to make it easier to build and things like that. Last time I had some mole rats that popped out around my camp somewhere. I'm just going to see if there's anything I need to store in my stash box really quick. Probably a few things. We're down to 174 of 200, so... Oh yeah, we definitely got some things in here that we don't need. Okay, let's go ahead and throw that in there. All these grenades we can throw up. I usually don't use mines ever, but I'm going to put those up. Let's see, we don't need that. And we can scrap that. Kind of wondering what's taking up so much space, but it's probably just a bit of everything, you know. Oh, I got a Tesla magazine. And the ammo. Ammo takes up a bit too. Let's see, I know we have a magazine rack here now, so I can store these things. Bam, there it is, our first magazine. Tesla Science Magazine. Geckos and Gamma Radiation. The Key to Prolonged Life. And then I think I picked up another bobblehead. There we go. And we got 3 of them. Okay. So we're going to head to Flatwoods, which should be northwest of where we're at right now. So probably this way. And we'll just try to kill whatever we can. So we got a ghoul and we got a scorched. In Flatwoods, there's definitely going to be some of those opossums. There's going to be a Brahmin. Trying to think what else. What else can we get? I need to find a place that has mole rats. That would be 5. Maybe I can find a deer somewhere that we can kill. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly talk about Fallout Day because I was pretty let down. I mean, let down wasn't the... Like, I didn't have expectations that they were going to be talking about remasters in there. But I think what I'm very let down about is how Bethesda thinks it's okay to be able to re-release Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas as these anniversary editions with literally like with Fallout 4, there's literally no changes to the game except the fact that you get all the Creation Club stuff. But New Vegas, literally, there's nothing new with the game. You're like just paying for the Victor bot statue. Like, I think it's like $155 too. Now, I'm sure people are going to buy them. You know, just, you know, what I've noticed about Fallout is, you know, there's like a pretty hardcore like fan base, right? Even though we all bitch and stuff like that, you know, at the end of the day, like we like Fallout a lot, and I think people will want to buy those things. But let's see, let's kill this really quick. Water. So you're asking, so a remaster? No, not even a remaster. Like, they're just re-releasing Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition and Fallout New Vegas Anniversary Edition. No changes to the games, like no visual like upscaling, you know, nothing like that. It's just this one's dead. It's just a game slapped on there with Anniversary Edition. What is this? The Wayward? Oh, okay. And that's it, you know? And so part of me kind of wonders, like, how they feel they can get away with that, where it's just like, hey, like, we're just going to do this, you know? It seems like an easy cash grab for them. I don't know if the Fallout 4 one's going to sell at all, you know? I mean, I'm sure it will. Like I said, I think people are going to buy them. Or people that don't have the game will probably maybe buy it, you know? Because it depends on how much it's going to cost, too. But it's a very conveniently, like, you got everything in it, you know? All the DLCs, all the Creation Club stuff. Like, you get everything with it, you know? And so for folks that don't have the game, it's probably going to be pretty attractive to be like, hey, like, I have this now, you know? I own Like, I own the physical copy of the PS4 version, and I bought all the DLCs. Like, I bought like the season pass or whatever the hell it was, because I never had like any of the DLCs. So now I own all that stuff minus the Creation Club kit, and I don't feel like I want to buy any of the Creation Club stuff anyways. Like, I don't know. I'd have to explore some of it, but if the anniversary edition's like $50 or something, like, I'm not gonna spend $50 for some of that stuff. I'll go in and cherry pick what I want, But New Vegas, though, like, I own all of New Vegas. Like, I think you can buy it on Steam, the Game of the Year edition or whatever it is. Like, you can buy all that stuff for like, right now, like $10 or whatever it is, with all the DLCs. And so, if you're gonna try to package that up and sell it for $155, like, what they're trying to bank on is people who want to buy the statue. Hey, we did a daily checkpoint. So I'm more frustrated with the fact that they didn't do anything with the games themselves, Now here's something I would have bought. Like, I will say this. Like, right now I own Fallout New Vegas on PC. It plays okay on PC. I don't mind it. I was able to play it very well. If they would have ported it to PS5, and I would have been able to get like a physical copy of the game, like the box and everything for PS5 with all that stuff, maybe just so I could play it on my PS5, but, and that's a maybe, a big maybe at best, but that's something that, like, I might have considered, because it gives it to me on like the console that I enjoy playing. But no, it's just kind of like a repackage. So that's what I'm more let down about, is that they decided to just re-release those. But I'm going to play devil's advocate here for a second here. If I'm the marketing and... Not really marketing. If I'm on the business side of Bethesda, and I'm trying to advise Bethesda, like, what's going to... What in the hell is this? What's going to get us the most money netted over time? Which is what they're... they're a business after all. Like, sure, I'm sure some part of them cares about fans, but, for the most part, like, they are a business. They have to make money, that's just how capitalism works, right? So if I'm trying to advise them, how do we get them to make the most money and capitalize on, season 2 that's about to come out here pretty soon, all these things that are about to come out, like, what's going to be the best? And I would say, everybody wants them to release a remaster right now, and they say, oh man, a remaster would sell... What the hell? Legendary Spooked Scorch? This one might be worth killing. Hold on a second. Let me get an actual good weapon here. Oh man, there's 2 of them? I got a fucking iBot. Got him. Okay. Okay, so here's what I was saying is, like, I would tell him, hey, you got season 2 coming out. The demand for Fallout's going to skyrocket. People are going to want to play the games. They're probably not going to, like, sell millions on these games that they're going to sell. But they're probably going to sell a bit. People are just going to be in the mood to buy it, right? Now, you could release a remaster, and, it would probably sell a shit ton. But they're not done with the remaster yet. Whether it's 3 or New Vegas, whatever they're working on. And they're definitely not done with 5. 5 is years out, so they need something that's going to fill that gap. What do we get here? A Mutant's Excavator right arm. So this is for our power armor. Okay. So the remaster's not done yet. They could try to rush it to be done, but I wouldn't want them to really rush it so much. I think that's something that they could turn out in less than 2 years. But I wouldn't want them to rush it. Was that the only? that the only one that we got? But I would find something to fill the gap, which is basically what they have right now. Aristocrats combat right armor. Mystery candy. So they're gonna release this game, these two games coming out, and they're gonna port it to Switch 2 next year. Fallout 4, I think it was. And then next year, end of next year, for Fallout Day, that's when I would announce a remaster with a early 2027 release. Season 3 won't be ready by then, I don't think. Oh, fuck, man. Holy crap, dude. What is wrong with these guys? So that's how I think they're probably going to do it. Is I think they're going to try to time a remaster with Season 3. I think Season 3 could potentially take them all the way out to the capital wasteland. You know, it just depends on how Season 2 goes, you know. But we'll see what happens with Season 2. But either way, I think Season 3 is when they time a remaster release. And that would be 29. And that would probably, 27, 28, right? And then I think that's timed with Season 3 and then a couple years before Fallout 5. So I think it's release anniversary editions. Then I think a remaster comes next. And then I don't think they'll release 2 remasters before Fallout 5. They might. Is this a player up here? I don't even see him. Wow. That's pretty wild. I got an iBot over here. Can I kill an I don't think an iBot counts as a creature, but... So, what... Going back to, like, the beginning of it, what I'm kind of let down with is... Like... I think, you know, like, the fan side of me, the game side of me that wants, you know, that wants a remaster, that wants at least something new. You know, hell, even a Fallout 4, I know they did like an update to it, but like I would have taken like a Fallout 4 definitive edition, you know, at least saying like, oh, like we've upscaled some graphics or we've done this or something, you know. But we didn't even get that, so I think I'm just frustrated that they think that they can release just the same game with literally like no changes, minus the Creation Club stuff, and then rebox it and sell it. It's like a 10, you know, Fallout 4 is like a 10-year-old game. 10 or 11 years old, I think. I need 2 more creatures. Gorge Junkyard. Is this a public workshop? I think it is. Okay. We don't need to go in there. You're saying it is confirmed, no remasters? It's okay. Bethesda has not neither confirmed nor denied a remaster, right? The only thing that we kind of have are some leaks and rumors, you know. So you got like the FTC document leak, which basically had Fallout 3 remaster on it. And then you have like a bunch of rumors that are coming out from social media that basically says a Fallout 3 remaster is on the way at some point. Not anytime soon, but it's on the way. That's all we have when it comes to that. But what came out in the Fallout Day showcase event was no mention of any remasters. Now, if you want to try to dig into the weeds a little bit, at the very end, Todd Howard did say like, hey, Like, I'm not streaming this live. This is recorded. But right now, I'm probably watching myself, and I'm also watching chat. And I'm seeing you guys talk about, you want this thing, and you want this thing. And then he said, just know that, like, we're working on new things, too. You know, we're working on other things. He didn't say what those other things are, but, you know, I think that he all about, like, hints at the fact that people are asking for the remasters. The things people are asking for is Fallout 5, New Vegas remaster, and a Fallout 3 remaster. Like, that's what we want. And so for him to say, like, you know, I know you're talking about this thing, and just know that we're working on these things, or not these things, he said, but we're working on, like, new things, you know. So that's about as close as you're going to get from the man himself on, like, confirmation about a remaster without actually saying it, I think. The timing of it, though, I think it goes back to, man, I cannot find any fucking creatures anywhere. The timing of it is what I think, from a business perspective, makes most sense. Why they're doing what they're doing, because they're going to capitalize on Season 2 coming out. People are going to buy the Anniversaries editions. Just a way to just get some more money out of what they already have. And then I think in 27 is when we'll see a remaster. 26 would be absolutely brilliant and nice. I don't know if we'll get it that soon, though. And I don't play Fallout Shelter, so, but apparently there's some good stuff that came out for that. Obviously, Fallout 76, I wonder if Fallout 76 is going to start getting the Elder Scrolls Online treatment. Fallout, Elder Scrolls Online gets like an expansion every year, you know, and it's been like that for a long time. There's a lot of content for Elder Scrolls Online, and I kind of wonder if now that they see like Fallout 76 is kind of in a good state, that they might try releasing more content for it. I need to try to find a spot that I can kill some extra type of critters around here. I'm just trying to think where I could go to where I remember there being like extra critters around. Grafton. Let me go over here really quick. So yeah, we had, you know, like I think the way forward with Fallout seems hopeful with a lot of stuff. I just think it hasn't been prioritized properly, and with the Microsoft acquisition of Bethesda, I think they realize that it's a, you know, it is a franchise you need to build around, and it's been mismanaged for years, you know, for not just years, like it's been mismanaged for a long time, you know. Hold on a second, you guys. Oh shit. Had to let the dog out. I'm getting attacked. Prison marshal. A prison marshal? What the hell is a prison marshal doing out here? Arrest warrant.
This is the warden of Eastern Regional Penitentiary. Our last prisoner count came up woefully short. Obviously, there's been a mass breakout. I'm authorizing prison marshals to seek out escaped prisoners. Due to overcrowding in the logistics, this is the warden of Eastern Regional Penitentiary. Our last prisoner count came up woefully short. Obviously, there's been a mass breakout. I'm authorizing prison marshals to seek out escaped prisoners. Due to overcrowding in the logistics of caring for live prisoners, immediate use of lethal force is authorized. There seems to be an issue with the marshal's visual recognition system. No time to fix it now.
That's interesting.
Those escapees.
I'm trying to remember. I lost my train of thought when my dog started barking. Oh yeah, like I think Fallout. I think the Fallout franchise has probably been mismanaged for a long time, you know. And I mean, it's a they could do so much more. And you kind of gotta wonder, like, how far do you want them to go with the franchise? You know, like, would fans really want like the Disney style treatment? You know, there's usually a Grafton monster and a Snallyglasser by here. I know these are probably higher level enemies, but I'm trying to think where I could go to find some creatures that we need to kill. Let me try to go back. I'm probably wandering a bit away where I need to go. Let's go back to the isolated cabin. I need to find like some mole rats. I need to find some wolves. I think we killed like, I don't know if I want to try to take on a Yalgoy. But like, how much would fans want? You know, I don't think fans would want the franchise diluted so much to the point that you get like an annual, like Assassin's Creed type game every year, you know, where I don't know. I think there's some benefit into a couple of years in between releases. You know, I see the community's very mixed on Fallout 1 and 2. You know, at first, before I started playing Fallout 1 and 2, I was kind of like of the opinion, hey, wouldn't it be cool if they like, if they remade these games, you know? Let me read this really quick. A mooned wood morning room in wooded woods. Sharp rocks under ramp patches and raspberry thorns. I run quickly through the dark, feeling my way into blacker space. Let loose a spiced egg batch without sitting down. I'm a gunner and a bomber, languidly turning above the cumulus, raining death with American precision. Man, whoever wrote this actually had some pretty decent vocabulary. Languidly turning above the cumulus, raining death with American precision. Huh. But yeah, I thought like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to see like these older games get like kind of like a fresh treatment, you know? Now that I've been playing Fallout 1 and 2, I honestly don't think I would want them to mess with those games. Now here's what I think. I think Fallout 1 and 2 would be really awesome to have. What in the hell? Looks like we got some bears in here. Goldilocks and the Three Bears, maybe? I don't know. I think it'd be really cool to have a full-on remake of Fallout 1 and 2. Like, I don't think Fallout 1 and 2 need remasters. Those games are perfectly fine the way they are. I've been playing them. They're hella fun. You know, like, the way that they were released on Steam comes with the unofficial patch. So, like, they're definitely playable on modern PCs. Like, I've had very, very, very few issues with them. Those need to just stay. Now, you could argue, should Fallout 1 and 2 get like a remaster or a remake treatment, kind of like the way Square Enix did Final Fantasy VII. Now that I could potentially see. You know, those are some really good stories that they have in there. And I could see them trying to do something with that, you know. I think that would probably sell really well if they decided to do that, and they wouldn't have to like really reinvent stuff. And the thing is like they don't want to contradict themselves in the lore. They don't want to contradict themselves in a lot of different things. So they have to be very careful about how they do those and what they add in there. Final Fantasy VII has done that, where it's like, you know, when the original game came out, it was just the original game. There wasn't anything to go along with it. But now that they're doing the remake, you know, you have Crisis Core, Dirge of Cerberus, you have Advent Children, you have other lore elements that are part of that title series that now has to be considered. And because of that, you know, now in the remake, it's slightly different. And for better or worse, I think fans like me generally appreciate Final Fantasy VII Remake series. They're really, really, really amazing. The combat is, you know, far beyond anything that I expected. Super fun. But story changes have taken place a little bit, you know? And so if you look at like Fallout 1 and 2, here we go. Here's something. Holy shit. You know, there's a lot of more Fallout now. And so if they re-release poor Beaver, I feel bad. I'm gonna leave you alone. No, you know what? That was probably your mate. I didn't want to leave him alone. There's mole rats in the Golly mine. Okay. Let's go up in there. We just need one more so we get the mole rat. I heard something. Holy moly. Yeah, this guy's gonna fucking kill me. Oh, shit. Holy moly. Dude, these spooky ones come out of nowhere. A bloodied short hunting rifle. Oh, that reminds me. Let's do this really quick. Find out why prison marshal robots are hunting you. Okay, hold on a second. Let me try putting on some of this grants up to 20 energy resistance and damage resistance the higher your caps, currently at 2. The music does let us know they're close by. I just wasn't paying attention to it. Damage increases up to 130 as health decreases. Huh. I didn't even know if this one's really good. It's 8 and 8. And you get energy. The one I'm wearing right now is a fiberglass brace, so I'm just gonna keep that for now. Alright, let's go back in here and see if we can find a mole rat. I would personally like to see a Fallout 1 and 2 like full-on remake in the way that they did like a Final Fantasy VII treatment. But what I wouldn't want to see is I wouldn't want to see them like just remaster 1 and 2. I would not want Bethesda to invest resources into something like that when 1 and 2 are like perfect in the way that they are, you know. I'm pretty sure I read this before already. Yeah, we did. I want to say perfect the way they are. They're good the way they are. I don't think they need to be changed much. I'd rather have them invest time. Oh man, don't kill the mole rat. What the hell? Let's wait for the ticker to tick, and then we should be good. I'd rather have them invest time, resources, and money into like Fallout 5, into the New Vegas and 3 remasters. The way I would build out Bethesda is I would have 3 divisions. I would have a remaster remake division. I would have a Fallout 76 division, and then I would have a division focused on new IPs, so Fallout 5 and beyond. I don't know where Fallout Shelter would fall into that place, but maybe with Fallout 76. Okay. So I've killed these creatures, but it's not giving me credit. The only thing I can think of is I'm inside of a soloed instance, and I'm wondering if, because I'm in a soloed instance, it's not going to give me credit for killing those. which would be stupid, but this is the way they designed that. Okay. No credit for killing those mole rats in there. I think it was because I was in an instance, like a dungeon per se, that I didn't get credit for those. Where else could I go? Let's see, we killed some Brahmin. Join that casual team. Okay. Where else could we go? Hey Marcus, how you doing today? This is how you know that the wasteland is truly deserted, man. There's not enough creatures in here. Hey, Funky Ostrich, how you doing? Want to pop in and say hello? Well, hello. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Hopefully everything's going well, buddy. I gotta kill like 6 different types of creatures with this saber weapon that I have for this quest, and it's really annoying because I don't know I don't know where creatures are at to be able to kill, especially 6 different types. And I've just been talking about the Fallout Day event and just my general thoughts on kind of the direction they're going. But what do we have here? Iron. Needless to say, it's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be, I think, another year, if not year and a half, before we get anything new related. I do think one of the next things we will get out of Bethesda for Fallout is going to be a remaster. I think it's going to be a Fallout 3 remaster. And the community's split on that one, man. You have the diehards that are just like, it needs to be Fallout New Vegas remaster. You got people that like really truly love Fallout 3. I think Fallout 3 makes the most sense to redo first. It would be criminal for them not to do New Vegas, so, like, if they did Fallout 3 and did not do New Vegas, like, you know, it just, I don't know. But I hope, like, if, like, I would not buy these anniversary editions. The only way I would, like I said, is if they had done a PS5 port for Fallout New Vegas, just because I would want to be able to play New Vegas on my PlayStation. So the box art and everything. Here we go. That should give it to me. That would have been the only thing I would have possibly considered.
If the scorch of the ferals don't get you, the rats will.
Did I already kill a mole rat? And that's the reason why it's not giving me credit? You said it's your mother's birthday today. Well, happy birthday to your mother, Marcus. Hopefully you have, it sounds like you're probably going to have a busy day. Why am I not getting credit? Unless I've already gotten credit for killing a mole rat. I wonder if it'll tell me in the quest log. Killed a rodent. Ah, that's probably why. Oh, shit. Okay, so we've killed a rodent, a canine. So it's not a specific type. It was just a rodent. So a rodent, canine, Brahmin, feral ghoul, scorched. What else do we got? Can't kill another canine. You know, we can go kill like a mud crab or not a mud crab, but a what do you call it? A mirelurk. I want to call them mud crabs. I'm playing too much Oblivion. I think we'll be okay, but depends on what kind of one we run into. I think there was some mirelurks around here. Or we can just kill a human. Let's see if that counts. The humans count as creatures. Does I guess not. Okay. So I'm looking for a mirelurk. Or something. A radstag. A frog. Where did I see the frog at? Here, Mr. Frog. Amphibian. Something. Just give me the just give me this final 6 piece. My goodness. Been running around for, there we go. Jesus, killed the small animal. Used the fabricator to make the blade of Bestet. Holy moly, man. What'd that take me? It took me like 40 minutes to do. Jesus. Alright, let's make this easy on ourselves. Let's fast travel back to the camp so we don't waste as much money. There's the Halloween house. I was playing this game with my friend last time I played it. Okay. So now we need to go back to the Riverside Manor. I can't wait till we get back to this quest line here with the Brotherhood of Steel. Lieutenant Taggarty. This is a good one. Is there a way to, let's see, how do you use your, whoops. Do that, how do I don't remember how to do the emotes. That's not what I wanted. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. So if I do that, it should, everyone should see that you like wave to him. Halowskis. Nuclear protection on a budget, they say. Hold on here. Veil of Secrets. Excuse me. Why can we not get in here? I have the Veil of Secrets on. That is really weird. Let me, maybe it's a glitch. Let me try to unequip it. Equip it back again. Huh. I don't think we need the Garber mysteries on, but no. This is just locked down. And the unfortunate thing is I just took everything off, so now I gotta find all the shit that I was needing to put back on here. Oh. Now it wants to work. Never mind. It just was being...
Welcome, novice.
It just was being temperamental. Are there scorched in here? There shouldn't be any scorched in here. Huh, why would there be scorched in here? If I could barely get in here, how did they get in here? They're probably up above. And it just sounds like they're in here, but they shouldn't be in here. They shouldn't be able to get in here. This is a safe place. Marcus, I hope you have a good day, man. Happy birthday to your mom, and we'll catch you later, okay? Yeah, there's no one in here. They're just creepy because they're up above. So let's see here. We need to use the fabricator to make the blade of Bestet. Let's see. Fabrication services. Blade of Bestet. We have gotten some good stuff here. Let's give this a look really quick. Forging a Legend has been completed now. Weapons. The Blade of Bestet. Damage 122. Holy moly. It's actually pretty good. Look at that. Doesn't have the fastest attack swing, but... And then we also have the Voice of Set, which uses 44 caliber. So there's like three things you get. You get basically the blade, the gun, and then you get the garb. Okay. Let's see, what was next in the line of quests? Let's go ahead and turn this one off for now. Log in to claim your promotion. Let's go ahead and all the hard work we've done now, we can now claim our promotion to whatever the next higher up is. I don't remember what it is, but we shall see here in a moment. Log in. This unknown user. You have now earned the title of Seeker of Mysteries. As a Seeker, you will work to perfect your skills as you prepare for your final test and full acceptance into the Order. Dispensing the Seeker holotape, and please listen to the headmistress's message. Alright. So let's listen to this holotape here and see what happens. A strengthened combat armor right leg. Let me look at that really quick. Let's see, right leg. We have an aristocrat's raider's right leg. Strengthened combat armor. Bro, I can't even wear this. How am I gonna get it? You know, maybe that's a clue that I'm a little under-leveled for the quest line that we're working on. But how are they gonna give me a quest reward that I can't even wear? It's a level 40. The audacity. Complete a mission worthy of the Mistress of Mystery. Listen to the Seeker's holotape. Let's go ahead and listen to this. Holotape Seeker. Let's see, where is... Here we go, rank Seeker. Let's see what it has to say.
In mastering the tools and techniques of the Mistress, you have earned the rank of Seeker. Your training is almost complete. To become a full member of the Order, a Mistress of Mystery, you must complete a mission worthy of the Mistress herself. Continue to hone your skills. When the time comes, Eve will assign you a Mistress rank mission from the mission board. This will be your final test. When you return, your sisters and I will be proud to welcome you into our ranks.
Okay. Accept a Mistress rank mission. Mission board. Okay. You may select from the following mission. Pleasant Valley Infiltration. Please review the mission briefing for your instructions. Listen to the Pleasant Valley mission holotape. Alright, let's go ahead and give that a listen. Here we go.
This mission is open for volunteers. It may well be a suicide mission. But at this point, I don't know what else to do. There have been 3 ambushes in the past week. 3 more of our sisters killed. The raiders seem to know our every move. We need someone to infiltrate the raider stronghold at Pleasant Valley. Find out how they know about us and our plans. Do whatever you have to do to stop them. And get out alive. If you can. If you make it back, report to me in my office for a full debrief. This may be the most difficult mission I've ever posted. But it's also the most important. The future of the Order of Mysteries depends on your success. Good luck.
Okay. Infiltrate Pleasant Valley Ski Resort, which is... Talk to Rucker. Talk to Esme. I don't know what those ones are. That's up here. Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. Okay. Let's see what we want to use for weapons. Let me go and like desynthesize some things just to clear out some space in the inventory. Shit, I went to the wrong one. Let me see here. It should be, where was it at? I think it was over here. Weapons workbench. Wasn't there a weapons workbench? There is, okay. So let's go ahead and scrap this. Heavy leather right leg. I mean, actually, it looks pretty good compared to what I'm wearing right now. Let me see here. This one gives me 11, 4, and 25. This one gives me 15 and 31. It just doesn't have any stats on it. This one has 25 radiation resistance and minus 50% fall damage. It grants up to... Might be worth going to, like, trade in. Okay. Damages increases up to 130 as health decreases. Currently at 8%. This one's pretty good just because of all the stuff that I got on it, right? But this one right here, like, I don't think... Whoops, I don't want to scrap that. Let's go back and do modification. I don't think I can really modify it too much. Oh, man, dude, I am not looking too good, am I? I need to put something on. Okay, hold on a second. Bloodied. Let's see if we can modify this. Okay, so this one right here does armor penetration. This one does action points refresh with each kill. I think the armor penetration probably is a better one to have, so... Can't really do anything with compensated handmade just yet. Can I do anything with this? We cannot modify this one. This one's locked the way it is right now. Okay. All of our stuff looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and, hold on a sec. Before we do anything, let me go ahead and put some armor on here, so... Or some apparel, I should say. Let's see, what were we wearing before? I was wearing the fire breather uniform. Do I have any... Can I put that on? Pioneer, Scout. Let me see, does that take off the, no it doesn't, okay. Well, at least we kind of look a little bit better than what we were looking like. I don't know how long I was running around looking like that too, but, you know. So I have the blade, and I have the voice. I think I'm going to try and snipe a bunch of these dudes. I'm trying to remember this Pleasant Valley place. I think it was pretty chaotic last time I went there. West Virginia. Okay. Those mole rats out here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's see. How would be the best way to get there? Because I don't want to just go... I don't think I can go straight to it, but we do have the train station unlocked, though. So we can go ahead and just jump to this. 17 caps. We'll save ourselves a few caps. I'm so cheap. Using your camp in the White Springs is like, I think there's like a couple places in the game that give you free teleportation. I just don't remember which ones they are, but I know White Springs was one of them. There's someone in here we gotta go talk to as well. I don't remember. Speak to Esme. I'll have to see what that one's for. There we go. 8 caps. Oh, this place looks pretty interesting. That looks like a Mothman. The Mothman should be out right now. I haven't seen anything associated with the Mothman though. Okay. So now we have to, let's see, where are we going? Let's see, we are gonna go up this way. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let's go ahead and change back to this, and then let's go to this. There's a lot of, I think there's a lot of guys in here if I remember right. Nor do I really know the best way to get into here. Search for information about the Order of Mysteries. Look at this guy just chilling. Chicken noodle soup. I'll drink that. Okay, I hear Scorched around here, so I don't think there's actual raiders around here. I think it's primarily Scorched we're gonna have to deal with. But we gotta get inside, it looks like. We will eventually come back to this place. Holy moly, look at how many things we gotta find over there. Because we do need to go up to the top of the world. Now, I wonder if this Protectatron is vendor bot resin. Okay, so he's a friendly. See, we don't need bottles. I was seeing if there's anything I could drink, but I think we're gonna just walk our way back here, and so we can start trying to find these things that we need to grab. Oh, unless, hold on a second, that might be, okay, no, that is what we gotta find. I was gonna say, I thought we had to go inside here, but it looks like we gotta go, oh, this is where we gotta go. Oh, that was kind of loud. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but sorry. I don't really see any immediate signs of life, but I don't want that to be misleading. There's gotta be something. Okay, we're cautioned. We woke up the neighborhood. All right, let's see. Who else do we got in here? Discovered the Pleasant Valley cabins. Man, this gun does some serious damage right now. Holy moly, man. Yeah, Scorch definitely came in and took over this. Well, the disease at least anyways, or the virus, whatever you want to call it. I think it's a virus. I saw another dude in there. I don't think we got to worry about too much. We got to go inside here. We're still cautioned, so I'll be a little careful. I'm not really worried so much about dying. That's one thing I would say is, like, if you're playing this game for the difficulty, it probably isn't there until later on in the game. Lewisburg ambush. You hear about the ambush down in Lewisburg? Another one of those girls. They had the drop on her, and she still managed to take out half of Carrie's crew before they brought her down. Got the old man himself, too. He still owed me for poker last week. I think there are any caps left in the stash. Okay, so they killed, I think they were talking about Natasha Hunt. Let's go ahead and jump over this. Fragment. Pork and beans. Yeah, it looks like the raiders. They so I kind of wonder like why some of the raider corpses didn't like become scorched. You know. I bet like you had like scorched. It doesn't happen like after you die. But like you have to be alive still, and then it slowly takes over your body. That was a good shot. We're still cautioned, so let's be a little careful as we come over here. Oh shit, I missed. Got him. Let's go ahead and grab the loot really quick. Take those screws, and let's see what do we got here. Shadow, strengthen, stealth, and shadows, limb damage resistance. Oh, combat rifle, huh? I don't know if I have one of those, actually. I'll grab this psycho, too, so we can sell that. Oh, it's a little teddy bear. I hear so. Oh, here we go. What? Tony's orders. Tony. Brody said his girl came through. He has the tape. Head over to the room and start digging. If this really is what he claims, then we can finally put an end to this order of mysteries. Thorpe. So they were fighting him. Pipe pistol. Where is that radio at? Here we go. Let's turn that off. Okay. Alright, let's see here. What else do we got? We got another thing over there that we gotta find. And then was there anything else over here too? I'll take that plasma. Oh man, I'm over encumbered now. Shoot. Damn, this thing weighs a lot, doesn't it? Let's see here. We picked up something. Here, let's put this on, and then... Didn't I pick up something else, too? I thought I just did, but maybe I didn't. Here, let's go ahead and eat some stuff really quick. Okay, let's drink some... We're at 196 of 200 now. I'm gonna have to visit a stash box here pretty soon. how do we gonna get in here? What? Oh, they must have like a fighting pit or something like that. The travel agent card lets you fast travel while you're encumbered. Yeah, that would be that would definitely be a little helpful, wouldn't it? Here, let's go down this way. I could probably fall down here without taking too much fall damage. Trapper Sleek Limb Mod. Take all the mods we can get, but I probably won't ever use that. Here we go. Let's go ahead and scrap some stuff. Let's see. Let's go ahead and scrap this. Let's see, weapons-wise. Got the shotgun. I don't want to scrap that. Armor. I got to go turn these things in. Strengthen. Let's see, the right leg. What am I wearing for my right leg right now? We have 17 and 7. 20% limb damage. Let's go ahead and wear that, actually. So let me do this. Let me scrap... I clicked the wrong button. Oh, I don't want to create something. We want to scrap stuff. Let's go ahead and scrap this. Okay. And then I can put on the other thing that I wanted, which was... Oh, I can't fucking wear that. That's right, because it's level 40. That's okay. We'll put this back. What do we got here? Cushioned leather armor legs. Okay, cool. I just need to figure out how to get into the area that we need to get to, which was in there. Locate Brody's room. Let's see, was there an entrance somewhere? This wasn't an entrance, so it might be around the backside or something like that. Yeah, probably this way. Oh, what do we got here? Holden McMerrick's holotape. There's also a common room terminal. Let me read this and see what it says. Welcome to the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. Poker night. Yo, we got Monday night poker down in the motel. Starts at sundown, ends when the suckers run out caps. 25, 50 cap blinds, don't be late. Intranet down. Hey, intranet down for anyone else? I haven't been able to log in since Sunday. This is, what, 4 times this month? If this happens again, I'd like to get some friends together and pay a visit to Tony over in the main lodge. Let me know if you're in and what weapon you want to bring. Alex. I can read these posts, dumbass. Tony. South Checkpoint. Boss Thorpe is looking for a crew to take over the South Checkpoint next spring. You want in? Let me know. Rose. Lost item. Anyone else see my missile launcher? Red paint job, black skulls. I got my name scratched onto the grip. I set it down in the stands while I was having it out with nails after the arena match last weekend. Some bastard must have swiped it. Get it back to me by Monday and we're good. No questions asked. After that, I find whoever took it and you're getting an express trip down the ski lift. Harvey. Let's see. Roommate wanted. Carrie kicked it during the raid in Lewisburg last week, so I need a new roommate. Got a nice place up in Snowdrift Lodge, a second floor balcony overlooking the arena, pool table in the common room. You'd be splitting the rent with me, Derek and Brick, $55 a month. Drop me a line if you're interested. Man, they gotta pay rent? Are you kidding me? They don't just like, yo, Brody, you missing something? I think you left your bag in the motel after last night's poker game. Got your keys in it and everything. Come snag it before someone else does. Arena schedule. Books are open for this Saturday's arena. Place your bets with Nails, Tara, or Rocky. Betting closes at 11 sharp before the fight. This week's matchups are One-Eyed Pete versus Rabid Ralph. Two old toughs duke it out in this no-hold-barred grudge match. Davey versus Chitters. Let's see. Can our boy Davey stomp his Firecrest foe yet? Watch him square off with Chitters, the terrifying Rad Roach. And then this Steel Sisters versus Ironclad. The arena's Assaultron ladies are up against their stiffest challenge yet. Hawk's refurbished Sentry Bot, who's got the metal to take home the medal. And Irina versus Cider. It's our tough little bout, Irina, our very own mad mistress of the machete, takes on Cider, ghoulish brute of the Blackwater Bandits, in a brawl that's certain to have you on the edge of your seat. You don't want to miss this one. Okay. Let's go ahead and listen to this here.
Ever since the bombs dropped, the former guests at the ski resort have lost their minds. If being a member of the honorary Mock Naval Fighting Society has taught me one thing, it's that preparation is the key to survival. Idiots locked up their belongings, split up the access key, stashing away valuable items we could be using for barter. Every decision being made is foolish. Instead of using this facility as a headquarters and sending out hunting parties to look for scraps, we need to find a new base of operations. We should band together in larger groups and take anything we find along the way. They're convinced the government is going to rescue them, but the truth of the matter is, we're on our own. The only people that can help us now are ourselves.
Inside us.
Okay, I hear another one of those, legendary guys. See, did we get him? I think he's still alive. Yeah, let's go see. Oh, there he is right there. Got him. Okay. And we leveled up again. I'm gonna have to level up here in a second. A chameleon excavator torso? Man, I'm over encumbered. Okay, let's do this. Oh boy. All kinds of stuff. Okay, and we're 4 pounds over right now because I have these excavator pieces with me. They weigh a lot. Let's see. Okay, let's do this. What's this mystery candy? Who knows what'll happen? They don't weigh that much. But the water... Actually, I don't think the water really weighs much either. Shoot. What do we want to get rid of here? How much does this weigh? This weighs 3. That's not going to get... Well, I'm not over encumbered just yet, but I need to find a I need to find a stash box. So I'm looking for a key to Brody's room, and I remember reading in that reading on that terminal, it said that he left his bag with his key in it and everything. I just don't know where that was at. So we got to find that really quick. It might be over in the other side. I probably should have paid more attention to that. I just recall him saying, "Yo, Brody, like you lost your bag, or you left your bag somewhere." So I just got to figure out where the hell that was at. Doesn't look like it was over here though, so I might need to hop back over there again to try to find it again really quick, but combat rifle refined 38 receiver. See if I can scrap anything. Can't scrap any junk, really. We can scrap this, though. That's fine. We'll find some other stuff eventually. Okay, so now if I was hiding that bag, where the hell would it be at? We didn't really look over here just yet. Ouch. What the hell? Okay. Let's see what we got over here. We got a safe. It's not going to be over there. Let's go check the main lodge again really fast. I don't know. Don't know if it would be up here. I might have missed like where there was a bag at. Let me jump up here. So now we need to find this bag. Okay, not there. Let's see. I know we already checked over here, but I didn't see a bag though. Okay, so I wouldn't expect it to be over here then. We're at the edge of this part here. It's possible that it could be in one of these places over here. Let's go look really fast. Aha, we got another recipe. Oh, we already know this one. Okay. Let's see. Ultrasight rounds. Okay, not the bag we were looking for, but a bag nonetheless. Okay, let's go over here really quick. Here, well, let's go ahead and lockpick this one. Let's see, skiing outfit. Nope, not seen in here. Oh, let me grab the, no, I don't want dirty water. Okay. I might have to go read that terminal again really quick and see where he said it was at. Rory's holotape. Let's go ahead and listen to that while we're looking around.
I found a motherlode, baby. Some bunker tucked away in the swamp. Yeah, I bet it's got supplies for at least a couple of years stashed away inside. Now it's just a matter of breaking in. But that damn girl holed up in there's got some sort of terminal controlling the locks on the door. If I didn't suck at hacking, I'd be in there by now. 4 tries and you're locked out. That's bullshit. But I ain't gonna let anybody else know. That place and everything inside's mine. No sharing here. It's just a matter of getting that damn password. I just gotta wait for that Abby chick to leave. Come back. I sneak in the door behind her. And bam! She's dead. And I'm living the dream.
So he's talking about this lady named Abby, part of the Free States. We'll get over there eventually at some point, but this is, I think I've seen a few small references to it as we've been playing, but you don't really get to see the full picture of it until later. Okay, so let me read this really again and then see where we can find it. So it was this one right here. I think you left your bag in the motel after last night's poker game. Got your keys and everything. Come snag it before everyone else does. So the motel. So which one's the motel? Oh, the motel's over there. Shit, I didn't even see it. That's right. Okay. I didn't even see that marker over there. Went and looked at everywhere else besides over here. Uh-oh. Man, there's a lot of these legendary Scorched guys around. A Chinese officer's sword? Well, we're over encumbered now. Here we go. What let's see, what's my weight at right now? We're at let's say 209. I grabbed this one because wow, this is pretty. Oh, this is a 308. I was gonna say this is a pipe rifle, but it was like recoil compensated, so I wanted to see like what it was, but it uses 308. Actually, this one uses 308 too, so we're at 197 with this sucker. Let me see if I can find somewhere to scrap that at. Okay. I think there was a workbench somewhere nearby. Oh, let's see, we got another recipe. Aged Marlar Queen steak. Let's go ahead and learn that. And we got silt bean puree. We can already make that. Okay. I'm gonna check this place over here. I saw someone else. I did. Okay. Not a big deal. The one thing I'm glad is that at least you can run when you're over encumbered. It just drains your AP. I just need to find that workbench again, but I don't remember where it was at, though. Was it, I don't think it was over here, was it? No, I think it was down here somewhere. What's the mystery candy do? Oh, well, it looks like my AP's back, so that's good. Let's see, I think there was a workbench around here somewhere. Wasn't it right here? Yep, there it was. Okay. Let's go ahead and scrap this. Now we're down to 206, so we're still over encumbered slightly. Man, there's nothing else that I would really want to scrap. These things I want to go turn into the purveyor. Purveyor? Oh, shoot. Let's see, maybe I can take some food or something that would give you more strength. Let's see, food and drink. Doesn't like, what's Nuka do? AP. Quantum gives you AP. I got shit, man. Uh-oh. We got a rad storm coming in, too. I may just have to drop something. Drop one or two things. find his holotape and let's see here. Find his holotape and find a password. Let's see. Find a password for his terminal. Okay, looks like we can unlock this one. Come on now. Okay. Internet memo. To all you fuckers, from Tony Langring, Internet. Yeah, I know the internet's on the fritz again. I'm on it. If we ever find the bastard who installed this cut-rate piece of shit, I'll throttle him with his own coax. I'm probably gonna have to wipe the damn user logs again. If you get locked out of your terminal, come see me in the main lodge for a password reset. Until then, if you need to talk to someone, get off your ass and go find them. Okay. Did that give me... Requires a higher hacker skill. Now we gotta find the damn password. Let me look and see what this says. Find his password on Brody's. Okay. That's a ways. Man, they sure want you run around, don't they? Is there nothing else that we can scrap here? None of this stuff's gonna really weigh a lot. And we've got a lot of junk. How much is a steel stack weight? Less than 1. All this stuff should weigh. Here, let me level up and see maybe if I can get something here. Your weapons weigh 50% less. Oh my god. What do you know? Let's go ahead and accept that. That'll help out a lot. Alright, let's see what else can we get here. I'll worry about that one later. Let's go ahead and put on these. There we go. Now let's look at my weight. Whew, look at that, 162. We're good. That's all I need to do is just level up. Let's go find this password really quick. Man, dude, everyone... Oh, there's another mod over here. What's this? A barbed flaming pitchfork. That'd be a fun weapon to have, wouldn't it? Can I craft anything with the chemistry station? I can't remember what you like make here. I think like ammo or something. Let's see, drinks. You can make boiled water. Yeah, you can make some ammo. Let's see. We can make fertilizer. What do you need to make ultracite? Let's see. Ultracite ore. Okay. What's this? Buff out. Okay, let's come back up here and find this password. Oh, that was a bit of a drop. Okay. Let's see. Most folks should be dead around here, other than that Protectatron. Let's see. How do we get inside here? Looks like it's over this way somewhere. Okay, let's go. Oh, shit! Man, that scared the fuck out of me. Jesus. Trading post. A don't necessarily know if this is the way we need to go. Port a diner. Can we get it? Oh, come on now. Okay. Looks like we have a few more things in here. So we got a holotape. Let's turn this off. Radio. And it looks like this is what we need right here. Pleasant Valley Network Administration. So this should be his password. Okay, intramail. I know you don't want to keep scrubbing the message board, but damn it, these rumors are getting out of hand. I'm not seeing Davy. I wouldn't be caught dead with a half-wit. Look, Tony, I can make it worth your while. Just lock Mark out of the system for a couple of days, and hell, with all the problems that we've been having lately, you can just say that it's more network trouble. Okay. Intranet. Hey, Tony, I'm having trouble accessing my intramail. Could you swing by for a moment? Okay. Intranet's down. Hey, dipshit. Intranet's broke 4th time this month. Can you get back? Think you can get it back for an entire week this time? Alex's post. I'm with Alex. You need to get your shit together, man, or someone's gonna beat it out of you. Memo. Mr. Langren, this morning I received a memo addressed to all you fuckers. While I recognize that the current network situation may be a source of considerable frustration, I do not appreciate being addressed in this manner by my subordinates. Meet me in my office in the top at 2:30. There are some things that we need to discuss. Okay. And then network administration. Reset user passwords. We want to reset Brody. Holy cow, man, they had a lot of people on here, didn't they? Brody Torrance. Okay. Now, let's grab this here, and then we'll run back to his terminal.
They're talking crap about you again, David. This time, I'm gonna record them so you can hear it yourself.
Maybe you're looking or you.
I know, Arlen, I know. But what are we gonna do? David's not a very reasonable man.
You saw what he did, Margie. He killed those innocent people who came to help us. He killed them in cold blood. And for what? A few measly supplies? The man defies you at every turn. He does what he wants. The people chose you to lead them, not that blowhard.
Lower your voice, Arlen. You don't need to yell at me.
Sorry, dear. You're right. I just don't know what to do anymore. I don't want to live like this. Like some sort of...
Like some sort of savages? I know. Don't worry. We'll deal with it. I'll hold a trial with the aim to exile him for his crimes.
And if he chooses not to participate in the trial, then what? You're aware more and more people are starting to side with him, right?
Not everyone is willing to follow a foolish madman. Trust me, Harlan. Reason will win out in the end.
I tell you, I'm inclined to go over there and give him a piece of my mind.
Now, Harlan, dear, don't do anything stupid.
You know me, I'm just upset as all. It might just be pissing into the wind, but I'm still going to go talk with him. I'll be civil. Promise.
I wonder how that worked out for him. Okay. Let's go ahead and get on his terminal now. Oh, he's got a couple different things here. All right, checkpoint massacre. Let me see if I have this straight. Mac Frazier and his entire crew were wiped out by a girl dressed as a comic book character, and you, a young man that I've never even heard of, managed to survive and befriend her, and then convince her to let you go? That is perhaps the most audacious lie that I've ever heard. But very well, I'll play along. We don't have any better leads. Meet with your girl and see what she wants, but I still expect you to make your quotas. So something fishy's going on here within the Raiders, right? Quotas. You're almost 200 cats behind this month, Mr. Torrance. Spending too much time with your new girlfriend? I must say, for all your stories, you certainly don't have much to show for it. We've lost 8 more men to a mysterious ambushes this week alone. Either she needs to put up or you do. Brody's got himself a girlfriend. That was Natasha, I bet. You can't possibly be serious. I tire of this charade. Rose will dispatch 5 men to Summersville to set up this ambush of yours. You will join them. If your stories are true, if you do manage to kill the girl, return with her head. If not, my men will be returning with yours, one or the other. Success. Well, very well. You have my attention. From this point forward, your sole mission will be the elimination of this Order of Mysteries and their assassins. I'm promoting you to lieutenant with a team of 7 men of your choosing, and a private suite in the Black Diamond Lodge. Continue to surprise me and you will be handsomely rewarded. Fail, and your star will fall as quickly as it rose. So he must have killed his girlfriend to get that type of promotion. Spruce Knob Ambush. That makes 3 successful hits. Judging by the reports, they put up quite a fight. And it seems these are our mystery assassins. Tell your girl that I accept her offer. Oh no, he hasn't killed her yet. Okay, she's helping him, I think. If she can deliver her tape, assist us in rooting out this Order of Mysteries, I'm willing to offer her, and you, anything that lies within my power to grant, once the job is finished. The Motherlode. Excellent. I'm sending Tony over to help you analyze the database. Work with him and Rose to map out your ambush plans. We'll pick them off one at a time and stay the final raid against the manor until we've thinned out their numbers. Have Tony begin thawing out the data for other leads too. If their records are as extensive as you say, this could be a tremendous asset. Finale. A bit anticlimactic, but it does save us the trouble. Very well. Go meet with your girl, make sure that there aren't any loose ends, and when you get back, report to my office in the top, and we can discuss your future with the Cutthroats. Okay. That was the last entry there. Here is the tape. I've loaded it with my login credentials and a full copy of the database. The mission board lists are all the operations for the next 2 months. That should give you plenty of potential targets. I need to lay low for a while. Stick to the plan, and I'll see you when it's time for the final operation. Tell Thorpe I expect him to keep his end of the deal, or I'll be coming for his head next. Olivia Rivers. Olivia. Okay. And here it is. So, Project Siphon, Exfiltration Program, README, Cryptos Database, Cryptos Login. View the database. Log in. We can log in from here? Okay. Here's all his stuff from her. Mission reports. Okay. It's like she copied all the stuff from Cryptos. I wonder why the unknown user was in there, though. View README file. What's this? Oh, yeah, we did that already. And then dispense siphon holotape. Okay. Mistress Olivia Rivers login added. So we got Olivia Rivers login information that we can use. Seeker of Mysteries has been completed. Okay. Man, it took a while kind of running around there. I need to go over to the... Let's see here. How much does a purveyor's cost to get to? That's it. Free fast travel. So we're going to go here. I'm going to get rid of some epic gear that I got that I'm probably not going to want. And then go back to my camp and download some stuff that we don't need anymore. Learn the fate of the Order of Mysteries. Let's go ahead and track that. Alright, we'll head into the rusty pick here. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't load like a loading screen like this. It's like I have pictures that I've taken, screenshots, but it's never like loaded anything. Alright, let's give it a try. I think you gotta have like super good luck to be able to get that. Okay. Let's see, how does this thing work again? So we're going to get rid of these two things here. So we'll get rid of that. And we'll get rid of that. Armor. Let's see. These are power armor set pieces. So I'm going to keep these. Was I wearing this one? I don't remember if I was. Hold on a second. Let me check and see. What am I wearing for the right arm? 11, 11. This is 8 and 8. Yeah, we can go ahead and get rid of that. Okay. I have 461 little tokens. And then these things will go and put in the stash box. So that'll be nice if you want to... Oh, I can do it right here, actually. So let's put in that, and let's put in that. Raider chest piece. We'll scrap that. Let me put in these. So I'm down to 136 now, a bit better. So if I remember right, man, this thing creeps me out. Look at that. Okay. So I'm trying to remember how these things work, but basically you can spend your little tokens here to buy like a legendary... Oh, so you can just buy a weapon, so it's not a mod anymore? Interesting. So if I want a power armor, a melee weapon, legendary armor, so you can get a 3-star, you can get a 2-star. Okay. Like eating grass, helpful adventure. I think down here is somewhere I can use to scrap something. Right here. What did I want to scrap? I wanted to scrap this right here. Okay. All right, so now our next quest is, let me look at it really quick. We should be getting close to finishing the Order of the Mysteries quest line. I'll have to look at like what I was gonna do after that. So let's see something here really quick. Okay, Mistress of Mystery. Olivia Rivers betrayed her mother and the Order of Mysteries, selling them out to the Raiders, and in the end, what happened to the Order? To Olivia and Shannon Rivers, with Olivia's login, I should be able to gain access to the headmistress's office and then finally get some answers. So that's the next thing we'll be doing. Man, we have a lot of quests. This one might be a fun one to do. Also, next time, I was attacked by a robot prison marshals, and they thought that I was an escaped prisoner. I should go talk to the prison warden and see what that is. We still need to build the excavator stuff. Main story-wise, let's see, we're going to wait to do that one. This is one of the main story quests right here. Strange Fellows, that's part of the DLC stuff, I think. No, kind of is. Okay. Yeah. This is part of like the Wastelanders, not DLC, but like expansion, whatever you want to call it, update. Responders Reborn. Oh, I don't. Oh, I'm trying to look and see what these are. So complete Code Blue, mutual aid, and recipe for success. Travel to Skyline. This one we'll do way later. And Here to Stay. That's a different one. Okay. So a bunch of different things we have to do. All right. So that's where we're gonna head to next. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just stay here. But I'm out of time for today. I gotta call it here. I got some errands that I gotta run. But next time we will certainly finish up the Order of Mysteries, and then we'll kind of just continue on with some of the other side quests that we have before we pick back up with the main story and go meet Rose at the top of the world. So hopefully you all have a great day. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you later, okay?